everyone, and welcome back to it. It's a great pleasure to be back with you all. Well, today I bring to you guys the English version that I know you guys have been waiting for of the previous video, which is on the predictions and the message that I received from an Ascended Master. In the beginning, I had no idea that this was an Ascended Master that I was channeling, because it happened so suddenly, and he just guided me to start writing. So I had no idea in the beginning. I just followed the energy and went ahead with it. But after a while, when I was back into my my own, I realized it was an Ascended Master. And I will be reading to you guys what I wrote, well, what the Spirit channeled through me. So you can see, I had a difficult time reading it in the beginning because I couldn't quite understand the handwriting, and I will show it to you. But then afterwards, I got the message. I guess he was still connected with me and helped me understand the message that he was delivering to the world, to all of you. And the reason I know he was an Ascended Master, because I asked, after I finished writing, I said, what is your name? And he said, Master. But then I received the rest of the message, which was Ascended Master. In a previous video, I mentioned to you guys the colors that were recommended for the end of the year. The colors were gold and silver. And at first I thought, because it just came spontaneously, so at first I thought I was receiving these colors from my Lua, because normally my Lua connect with me at the end of the year and they tell me what colors are recommended. But then I realized that those colors, I received it from this same Spirit. After a while, after working with the spirits, you learn to recognize the frequency of each spirit, their energy, because they all have different energies. So after a while, you learn to recognize the energy. And when this particular spirit spoke about the colors, he explained why a person should wear gold and why a person should wear silver. Gold is a very shiny color, and it's a color that sends the message, I want to be noticed, I want to step out. Either being noticed in your workplace, either being noticed in whatever path or career you're on. It is a very powerful color, and it sends a strong message. And if you walk anywhere dressed, let's say a woman dressed in gold, you're going to stand out. People are going to notice you. So it's a color that makes the statement, look at me, I am shining, I am on top. And it also helps to attract love into one's life. So this is a color that covers all the bases. I want to expand my life. I want to do everything that I was not able to do in 2019. And it's a color of breakthrough that helps you break through those obstacles. It's very good for those people that are feeling stuck and they have had enough. They just say, this is enough. I'm sick and tired of concerning myself with what people are saying, what people think. I am just going to go out there. I am going to shine, and I am going to do what I need to do for myself. So this is a color that's going to make you focus on you, me. I am going to shine. I don't care about other people's opinion. I am going to do me. This is a color about you, about achieving your purpose and your goals. The silver color is for those that want to start their own businesses, but have been afraid to, or have been blocked by negative energy or by other people's opinions. This is a color that's going to help you break through obstacles. It's a very good color to wear if you want to start a new venture, a new business in whatever area you choose to. It is going to help you with that. And as I was doing some research the other day, and I realized that this is going to be the year, 2020 is going to be the year of the rat. And a lot of people may say, oh, the rat, that's disgusting and whatever. But it's not. It is not. It is the year of the metal. And when I read that, I was like, wow, these spirits are incredible. Because I had no idea. And 2020 is the year of metal. And the rat, what I intuitively sense from the sign of the rat, for the year 2020, this is my impression, this is what I received, is that we should keep quiet. We should keep whatever plans we have in silent. If you notice, the rat can be very sneaky. They're very quiet. You will not see them, you will not hear them. And they go and take the cheese. So this is a year that whatever plans you have, you should keep them to yourself. And you will reap the results from it. I have been advised by my spirits that anytime you have any plans, any ideas, you should keep them to yourself and just allow people to see the results of it. But it's best not to go around telling people your plans, because by the time you have told the third person, you already lose interest, or they start telling you why it cannot be done or why you cannot achieve whatever it is that you're planning. So it's best to, whatever you want to do, write it down and keep it to yourself, and do your research and do whatever it is that you need to do to achieve that goal. It sends the message that this year, whatever plans you have, whether it's marriage, whether it's to move, whether to change careers, whether it's to change jobs, whether you get a promotion, whatever it is, keep it to yourself. The other message was that this is going to be the year of the warrior. But when I say the warrior, and this is what that Ascended Master mentioned, this is the year where the warrior within you is going to come out. Sometimes we need that inner warrior to step out and push us beyond our boundaries, push us to do what it is that we need to do. Otherwise, we'll spend 30, 40 years in the same job, frustrated. Just because we're comfortable, we'll stay there and we will not take the next step. It will just block us from learning more and expanding more and experiencing different things. So this is a year where that warrior within you is going to come out. It's going to bring out that strength within you. Who is a warrior? Someone who is not afraid. And I will be going a little bit into that also, because that spirit mentioned the difference between two kinds of fear. There is one fear that will keep you paralyzed in fear, stuck, that will not allow you to live your purpose and achieve what is it that you need to achieve. And there's that other kind of fear that warns you of danger. So there's two different kinds of fears, and it is very important to recognize the difference so you can know what is that you're feeling. And this is something that you are going to be helped with. You're going to be helped by your guides, by your guardian angel, to deal with these two fears and distinguish which kind of fear you are feeling at whatever moment you are experiencing it. So this is going to be a very, very powerful year, very interesting. I strongly feel that it's going to be a year of a lot of success, and a lot of people that have been stuck in their life, that have not done anything, that feel that they have not achieved anything. This is the year where you will achieve all those things. This is the year where you are going to make changes in your life. This is a year where you're going to experience a change of consciousness. You're going to experience an awakening, and the masks will fall off, and you will see the world for what truly is, an illusion that you can create. You are a creator. You can create your experiences in life. There are things that are preordained, but there are things that you can change. And you will wake up to this. You will wake up to the realization of who you are, a true spiritual being beyond this physical body, that we can expand beyond this physical body and do and achieve a lot more. So this is a very, very powerful year. Anyone that wants to take advantage of this can, by doing your spiritual cleansing before the new year, taking your sweet spiritual baths to raise your vibration, and dressing either in gold or silver. So now I'm going to read to you the message that, as I was channeling the spirit, I was writing. Give me 1 second and I'll be back with you. So here's my Louis Vuitton journal where I write all my messages that I receive from spirit, and I'm going to read to you guys I didn't do this in the Spanish version because, as you all know, my translation is not 100%. So I'm going to read it to you guys in English, which was the language I wrote it in. And if any of you can translate it for everybody else, by all means do so. So here we go. Dear brothers and sisters, this year's colors are gold and silver. 2020 will be a year of warrior, of action, of reaping. A year of success for those who seek it. A year of clearance and enlightenment. Those who have not found the courage to pursue their dreams will find the courage to do so now. It will be a year of removing obstacles. A lot of you will conquer your fears. Those dealing with anxiety will feel a lift take place and a change in their mind, body, and spirit. Please be patient with me. As I mentioned before, the handwriting is not mine, so I may have a little bit of difficulty reading it. Those who have been dealing with fear will get to the root cause and release it. You will be free from the bondage that was holding you back from pursuing your dreams. You will become who you truly are, enlightened beings of light. This will be a year of growth and evolving. And just like a warrior, you will fear nothing. You will shed the old you and step into the new you and your truth. Allowing this change to take place will take you to different levels of consciousness. Blindfolds will fall off and you will see the world for what it truly is, an illusion that you can mold at will, and recognize that you are a soul connected to all that is. You are a being of light. Practice what you preach, as words have power, whether to create or destroy. Choose wisely so your path may always be filled with light. Sign, the Master. So this message for me felt very strong, very powerful. It is basically telling us to just let go. Just let go and follow our purpose, follow our truth, and also to connect with ourselves, with our inner selves, to separate, learn to separate a little bit from the material world and connect more with our spiritual self. What's going to help us in this experience, in this journey, is that spiritual connection that we develop with God, guardian angels, and spirit guides. They are there to help us. They are there to guide us. There is no reason why we should walk this journey alone. They are always with us. And any questions we have, they are always willing to answer. It might not be exactly at the moment we want it, but it will come just in time. So this is going to be a year of a lot of courage, a lot of changes, a lot of awakening. I know we had experienced awakening in the past, but I feel we're going to experience it a lot stronger this year. The vibration is going to be a lot higher. This is a year where we have to heal and forgive, not only ourselves but others. And if we have hurt others in any way, it is a year of forgiving, of asking for forgiveness and just letting go. Whether you stay in that person's life or whether you have to remove yourself from that person, it is a year of healing, of shedding the old new, letting go of whatever hurt or pain anybody has caused you. It was just an experience meant for you at that time and at that moment. It was not meant for you to carry this year after year and after year, baggage after baggage. So if you're feeling worn out and feeling a heaviness because of past experiences, past traumas, look within, deal with it, and release it. Always know that you have the aid of the angels and your spirit guides always there to help you deal with it. When I was going through my awakening, a lot of things were arising from within, things that from my childhood that I did not even remember. And I asked my spirits to help me deal with it. It took a little time, not months, not years, but I dealt with it. And finally I can say, I let it go. I let it go. I did a lot of forgiving, because in order for God to forgive you, you have to forgive. And you also have to ask for forgiveness. When you do not forgive or ask for forgiveness, this is part of the ego. This is your ego speaking. So in your spiritual path, you will learn that we must let go of the ego in order to live in our truth. We must let go of pride, criticism, and all those harmful emotions that not only affect others but also affect us. So this year, a lot of people are going to go through a lot of experiences. Some may be uncomfortable, but the spirits will help you get through it. You do not have to do this alone. And I mean, I am extremely excited. I'm looking forward to 2020. The energy that I already feel is incredible. I will be doing a video giving you guys a lot of tips on how to prepare the week before New Year's, so you guys know what to do, what cleansings to do in your home, what changes to make. So I will be doing a video on tips on that, so make sure you have clicked the notification bell. But going back to the predictions of the spirit, they may seem very simple, and as you all know, I never get into predictions of politics and celebrities. I smell incense. And celebrities and all that, because I feel that's not my cup of tea. And when it comes to celebrity, well, when it comes to celebrities, I think it's their business, and it's not up to me to expose their life. Or, I mean, there's some things that they don't want nobody to know. I do receive messages, I write them down, but I keep them to myself. But this message and all the ones I have received are mainly for the world, to help us in our journey, to help us break through and get away from fear. It was also mentioned, as you heard as I was reading, that those that have been going through anxiety, panic attacks, they will feel a release take place in their life, as if something is being lifted and they just been released from a bondage, from a box, from that room where they have been locked in. So it is going to be a great experience for those people that have been battling anxiety and panic attacks. So I look forward to on what has taken place in your life. So again, this is going to be a great year. I advise that you do your prayers on New Year's Eve. Do your prayers. Thank you guys. Thank them for being with you. Be open to receiving the blessings that you all are about to receive, because I believe all of you are going to experience a lot of great changes in your life. Just let go of fear. Do not allow fear to hold you back from achieving your purpose and achieving all those things that God has for you, that God has in store for you. We are all children of God. We all deserve to be blessed, to be prosperous, to be healthy. We deserve the best. We must change our way of thinking. We must think positive, replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts, and also be careful with our words, because as the master said, words can either build or destroy, and it is very important to think before we speak, because after you put the words out there, there's no way of taking it back. So let's just be aware of everything, of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, of how we feel. This is going to be a year of feeling, of connecting with that divine energy that tells us all, it answers every question. Allow yourself to be guided by your own energy to the right place, to do the right thing. I hope each of you achieve your goals. I look forward to seeing you all prosper. I look forward to reading your comments, whether it's in this video or other videos. And I look forward to hearing the great things you have achieved. I look forward to your awakening. And I expect only the best from each and every one of you. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a blessed and prosperous New Year. God bless you. Much love and light to you all.